I am dreading this. Right, everybody, welcome back to the series where I react to the hot takes of the zombies community. Known for being reasonable individuals who don't freak out and call people paid shills. When people like maps, they don't. Anyway, we're going to see what sort of spicy takes we have this time around. I'll also be rating these takes based on how hot I actually think they are on some arbitrary scale that will probably mean absolutely nothing, if I even remember exists. But anyway, let's get into it. Our first hot take comes from DrewAllRed5645, who says, the Iron Bull is a great shield upgrade quest on 9. It's not that hard to complete, only issue is that it's not for all players. I still do every game and rub it in their faces that my fire is green instead of red. Hold on. Right, let's actually, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be completely 100% fucking honest. I have never heard of this upgrade quest before. Right, let's Google this real quick. It must be a different enemy. Okay, this is like some fucking weird ghosts and skulls shit. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, to be honest, that seems overcomplicated as hell. Not that hard to complete. You expect me to fucking melee kill gladiators? Iron Bull is a great shield upgrade quest on 9. That is a hot take rating of it's turned my brain into sludge just fucking reading it. So yeah, no. Let's get on to our next hot take, which comes from Mob Spider VA, who says, the OG Vulture Raid on Buried is the best perk of all time. Yes, even above Jug. Let me explain. If Custom Zombies taught me one thing, it's that if you combine Vulture Raid with infinite damage from weapons like the Thunder Gun or Apothecary Servant, the ammo drops and green gas that can literally carry you to whatever round you desire. I have never played Custom Zombies, alright? I want to play it really soon. I want to try it out, but I can see that in the context of Custom Zombies, Vulture Raid is a super strong perk, but when we're talking about regular zombies, it's exclusive to just one map, and to be fair, on Buried it's fairly balanced. Like, I think I saw a video about this, where Vulture Raid is a really fucking OP perk, except for the map, on any map, except for the map it's actually on, Buried. Hot take rating, I'm gonna rate this one a Custom Zombies map. Our next hot take comes from World's Most Average Magician 2246. What a mouthful! Who says, Varrock is a top... Hold on. Varrock is a top 10 map despite its relative lack of content. The difficulty the map poses makes high rounds replayable, so it never feels trivial and boring. I mean, the lack of Pack-a-Punch, sure, makes it a bit more difficult, but I do think it does get a little bit boring. I wouldn't call it a top 10 map. I would say out of all the pre-Pack-a-Punch maps, it's probably the strongest. And there is some fun to be had on it, but I don't know. I'm going to say that's a hot take. That's a fire emoji rating. I don't fucking know. Our next one comes in from Conmic1337 or Conmitch, I don't even know how you pronounce this. If one of those was right. IW Invictus is a better crew, lore-wise, on the first map than Victus or Primus first map lore. Okay, IW Invictus is a better crew on the first map than Victus or Primus. I'm just gonna completely disregard the lore because I don't fucking know much of it at all. I presume it means to say Ultimus or Primus first map. If it's IW Invictus being better than Ultimus and Primus on the first map, I think they did start off stronger. I do actually think that, especially they did start off stronger than Primus. Even Ultimus on Shino Numa versus Primus on Origins is like fucking Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby. Even that is like a massive gap. Honest to God. I think Primus on Origins, specifically on Origins, is probably one of the worst casts ever. Literally every other map afterwards, they're great. Just on Origins, they are at the absolute worst. Like, they're just so fucking boring. Like, I get it, it's just they're meant to be, you know, normal, but normal. Boring! I'd say this is a hot take. People obviously like Primus and Ultimus. Hot take rating medium. Next hot take comes in from Green Doom 1787, who says BO4 specialist through in the game is worse than the loadout system. You literally start off with a wonder weapon, and if you're stuck somewhere, you can use it, and it removes a large amount of the difficulty apart from the Easter eggs. I would say yes, it is worse than the loadout system, the BO4 specialist. Although I think that BO4 did the load. BO4 and also World War 2, I think did the loadout system the best, as you could take some of the things you wanted, but you were also still restricted. So you couldn't take like something fucking crazy. Like, you had a selection of weapons to take in rather than just a simple starting pistol, but it was a limited selection, which I preferred to the loadout system. Going back to specialists, yeah, they were overpowered as shit. They completely ruined the balance of the game, having a wonder weapon in your pocket at all times. BO4's balance was just way out of whack, man. I mean, you had that. You had the Hellion Salvo. Is that a hot take? I don't know. That just seems like a fact to me. I'm gonna say that's a probably not that hot rating. Have I even rated much of these? I don't even know how many of these I rated. Our next one comes in from the Only Spawn, who's got quite the selection here. Number 1, Infinite Warfare is the best zombies. Okay, that's a hot take. I'm just gonna go through these, and just these first few of these. Just for a second here, World War II is the worst zombies. Heretic. How dare you! Oh. Come on, man. Vanguard at least. And Exo Zombies. Come on. You got Vanguard, Exo Zombies, World at War. I would say are at least weaker than World War II. I'd even go as far as say maybe Black Ops 1. Depends on how you feel. I prefer World War II over Black Ops 1. I think World War II did a load of great things. It did have some issues, admittedly. I think the armor system was kind of annoying. And so were Wustlings. Oh, and the whole philosophy of giving the middle finger to solo players every chance you get was kind of shit, to be fair. Especially on a certain map. Shadowed Throne. Black Ops 3 Zombies is overrated. Partially agree. Partially. I still think it's the best Zombies map, but people often say, oh, we'll never get a game that even comes close to BO3, blah, 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 blah. Personally, I think that there are games that could definitely give BO3 a run for its money. Infinite Warfare is one of those games. BO4, as much as I've just shat all over its balance, BO3 is much better than those fucking AATs, right? I'd even say, depending on how I'm feeling, sorry, Only Spawn, World War II could give it a run for its money, and even BO2, like World War II and BO2 to an extent as well, could. I think it's the best zombies game we've got, but it's very close. It's a very close first place and highly contended. Forsaken is actually a good map, completely agree with you. It's actually pretty damn fun. I've sunk a unreal amount of time into Forsaken, I will say. It's very fun, actually. But then again, I'm a Cold War enjoyer. The Final Reich is a bad map. How fucking dare you? The Final Reich. What is wrong with you? That's such a good map, man. Shino no Reborn is actually great. Again, I agree with you. It is actually probably the best thing to come out of Call of Duty Vanguard. I cannot lie. It is that. It really shows the good things that Vanguard Zombies had going for it. The Fate and Fortune cards are from Infinite Warfare are better than the Black Ops 3 Gobblegums. I feel like I did something like this before. I feel like I said something like I had a hot take like this before. It was Fate and Fortune and Elixirs better than the Gobblegums. I feel like there were less. Well, there were definitely some more creative Fate and Fortune cards in that. You had the Evade card. I don't really use Fate and Fortune cards anyway. Or the Gobblegums. Or Elixirs. I don't really use any of that. So, what do I know? Altar of Blood is the best map in World War II. No, because Final Reich exists, firstly, and out of the 3 Tortured Power Survivor maps, USS Mount Olympus is better. You also have Groston House, which I think is better as well. What the fuck is this next one? What the fuck? Excuse me, I haven't read this one out yet, and I am gobsmacked. Exo Zombies Infection is actually a good map. I'm sorry, what the fuck are you smoking? What? What is this? What is this take? What is this? Absolutely the fuck not. Okay, let's dissect this one. Exo Zombies Infection, for those who don't know, you have survivor rounds. We have to escort a survivor who is dumb as fuck and likes to fight the zombies more than he likes to run away from them while also complaining that they're biting me. Oh! You then have the toxic zones, which I think are alright when there's only one. I get that it would be annoying if you're like trying to do the Easter egg or get something done. But I feel like the constant having to run from that constantly is adds some chaotic flavour to the map, I feel like. I think it's not terrible, it just could be executed a bit better. And then you have that on top of the infection rounds and EMZs of Exo Zombies as well. The fucking oozers that are exclusive to this map. They were introduced to this map and the only Exo Zombies special enemy type that was introduced in the map not to return in subsequent maps. They were that fucking annoying. For those who don't know what oozers are, they're like zombies. They leave puddles of ooze around when they're walking around. They will hurt you. It's fucking annoying. Also, you had the fucking Goliath, Zombie Queso. Anyone? with his EMP rockets? Probably the biggest bullet sponge out of bullet sponges? Yeah, no, Exo Zombies Infection is an actually good map.
Absolutely fucking not.
And finally, our 10th hot take, the Void Bow is better than the Storm Bow. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have not used the Void Bow in years. I'm gonna say probably not. In total, I'm gonna rank all those hot takes in total. I'm gonna say that hot take, I'm gonna rank it as the fucking nuke scene from COD 4. Anyway, we interrupt your hot takes to bring you more hot takes. BO6 edition, though. Our first hot take comes in from the Only Spawn, who says, it's literally, I've selected one random, it's the same guy we just did. Liberty Falls actually looks really good. Okay, Liberty Falls, let's discuss. Personally, I see the sort of vibe they're going for. They're going for that sort of movie-style zombie outbreak sort of situation, I think. I think it could do with a little bit more, like, you know, in the sort of atmosphere and all that. Like, it does kind of look a bit like a multiplayer map. I think it does look alright. It looks kind of like a more traditional sort of zombies map compared to Terminus. I say it looks okay. I think at worst it'll just be mid, you know. I think it looks okay. We'll have to wait and see. I feel like there's something about the map that we haven't seen yet. Like, I know they've obviously disabled all the quests and whatever. They said that COD Next. Our next one comes in from Comic1337, who says, I like the bean pack-a-punch camo on your guns. Yummy. Oh, fuck. Also, I gotta rate these hot takes. Hold on. Liberty Falls actually looks really good. I'd say that's mild. Maybe going to slightly spiced. Hot. Medium. I'd say medium. Bowie, Conmic, beans, yummy. Honestly, it looks ridiculous and I kind of like it. Our next one comes in from Sadman2000, who says, Cobalt Zombies might be the worst zombies mode that isn't Modern Warfare Zombies. Normally I would put Exos above it, but at least Exos is entertaining as a challenge. An unfair challenge, but at least as a challenge. Or Cold War is nothing. I'd rather play Infection Burger Town over D Machina. What is it with people in fucking Burger Town today? Jesus Christ. What is it with people in Burger Town? The map fucking sucks. The worst zombies mode that isn't Modern Warfare Zombies. Well, you have Vanguard. There is some fun to be had in Cold War, I feel, but, you know, if you're looking for a challenge, you can see why you wouldn't go for Cold War. Cold War is a ridiculously easy game. Would I say it's the worst zombies mode ever made? Absolutely not. I'm gonna say that's a pretty fucking hot take, I can't lie. And the whole Infection Burger Town thing, I'm sorry, that is unforgivable. Silvertongue0110 says, did Brutus get hit in the nuts in a very legitimate cutscene? Answer is yes. Hot take, Magnus does better cutscenes than Treyarch. Okay, never mind the complete unhinged, just completely fucking deranged everything that is. I'm grateful for the support on the little, you know, fake cutscenes thing I do. I do want to do more of those. But shit like The Giant, Liberty Falls. There are cutscenes in Zombies that just go hard. Obviously this is just completely false, but thank you for the support. Very hot take. I mean, oh, actually it's very true. Would Treyarch animate Brutus getting hit in the knob with a metal pipe? Would they make Takio do a your mum joke? No, therefore my cutscenes are better. Oh, anyway. Right, our next one comes in from Samuela258M, who says, Cold War's point system is ass, and so is spawning in with any gun. Defeats the whole point of starting off with nothing and becoming powerful. Also, 5 Die Rise, Zetsubo, Classified, and BO3 Moon hella underrated, Origin sort of overrated. Okay, let's dissect this one. Cold War's point system, I feel like the classic point system is better, but honestly I am so impartial to the point system, it is unreal. 5 underrated, I would say yes. Die Rise underrated, absolutely. Zetsubo, yeah, I've seen some people come around on it, but, you know, I'd say it's still pretty underrated. Classified, absolutely. And BO3 Moon underrated? I've seen people call it overrated. I don't know, honestly, I think BO3 Moon was genuinely pretty well received. I don't know if I would call that one underrated. Origin sort of overrated, that's sort of my take on it. It's a good map, but it's nowhere near the top 5, or even the top 10 for that matter. It's just good. Mild. Our next one comes in from Silent12451, who says, here's a couple hot takes. Right, that is all the hot takes for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.